There we go. That is a little warning. I tried starting stream, and it has having issues finding its source. It'll find it eventually, but I don't know why it takes longer than usual. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, I did not change my I need to change my Twitch. That's on me for not changing this. That's a whiff. That's a whiff. Okay, that's all updated. Just making sure everything's good to go. Okay, I think we're all Gucci. The only thing I want to do real quick is get my cable so I can charge my laptop. I didn't have it earlier, but that's fine. Uh, okay, that's in. I think we're all Gucci. Oh, all right. So I AFK'd for quite a bit up here. Not too terribly long, but I think at least an hour. We'll see. I won't lie. I did get a little curious, and I might have peeked beforehand. I'm not gonna do an awesome gamer reaction. You'll have to forgive me, but it is a lot, and it does produce really fast. It does its one job very, very well. Clean up all this. That. All that. Okay, I don't even know where my checklist is anymore. Under something? I don't know. Okay, all I can think of is the only thing I'm really missing before I can start digging out that huge cave is that moss farm. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. What I might do is I might just cram it underground, like in that cave area. But obviously do that, I need to dig it out first, so. This might just be a digging stream, and that's about it. I'm just gonna leave these here for now. I'm not even about, actually, I'll bring a stack of each. Oh, that's it. I did not. I did not know that was a thing. Actually, you're gonna have to give me a second. Strange. Sorry about that. I heard like a ton of knocking. I think that was my neighbor knocking on my wall. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someone shows up at my door in like 1.3 seconds. But, ah. Well, go ahead, leave this out here for now. I'm not too worried about it. Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my door hole. I don't know if someone's gonna show up. Very strange. Okay. I think this is the one out of here. I really do need to label all these. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, we're start digging out the cave, and then when I find a space that I can, I'll probably cram a moss farm somewhere in the wall. It's not very big. At least I don't think it'll be very big. I've never built one, but I've seen one. My memories aren't the greatest, but I don't think it's very large. Okay. Put all these down. Why not? Why not? I think it's just rain. I just don't know where I want to put all these. The only thing I know is I'm gonna need to make a bunch of chests. I'm gonna get so much stone from. Oh my gosh. Do I have any more? I do. I'd rather use this. Actually, did I not make extra chests? Yeah, let's not make more. I don't know. I don't know. It's really gonna depend on how big I want to make this area. I think I do want to push the beam back. I'm not gonna do it right now, but like having that be the middle of this room seems pretty tiny. You know? I'm just gonna put a bunch of chests right here. That's okay. Very pretty. Hmm. And put these here. Like I said, I think I'm only gonna end up using the ochre. Dump the rest of my inventory. Can. Something fun I am coming to learn. I'm going. Ah. For the system I want to do, I'm gonna need like at least an amount of every single item, and that's just not. That's a little worrying because I don't even have that many items. I guess I could be part of the storage system and just filling it out more. At least one, maybe even more. I'm getting more and more ideas of what I want to do. Like, I saw someone's storage system who had all their blocks, at least their basic building blocks, they were like, put in a gradient already, so I could, it's a lot easier to see them all on display. I do want to do that too. I want to display every block if I can. Some might not have that option. Like, obviously you can't display arrows, you can't display, um, you'd have a pretty hard, could display like, the grasses and stuff, but it'd be a little difficult. And I could still have like side storages too. Like that's gonna be the main storage, and I could have like a separate extra storage for like a ton of wood if I ever decide to spend like 10 hours mining wood for some reason. I don't know. My guess is the farms will. Whenever I make a farm, it'll have its own storage. Okay, so I do need to get like an actual answer of how big I want this area to be. I definitely mined out a little more than I should have on some of these parts. I do need to get which I probably eh. I do need a light source. I've seen people use mob switches for stuff like this. I don't know if I can be bothered to make one. Maybe at some point. No one came by. I don't know what that was about. That was so strange. The knocking on my wall. I don't I don't know what that was about. It wasn't like a pounding like you're making too much noise. Like it was I can't do it. My mic won't pick it up. But it was like a very inviting like, "Hello, I'm here. Notice me." I'm pretty sure it was on my wall. Ugh. Why can I Oh, right there. Ah. Okay. I want to leave one slime ball. What I can do is I can make some slime potions, and that way I can get more slime. I'm also assuming I'm gonna get a bunch more when I go to a trial chamber, whenever that happens. Oh, I don't know. What do I do? So I didn't go to. I went to the end for my frogs because that was a cold biome where I knew where it was. I still need that amount. I don't know. I really want to get Swift Sneak. I want to get it so bad. I'm still in not the Sulfur Cave version. I don't know how long they're gonna take. I feel like whatever I do, they're gonna end up releasing their thing tomorrow. Like not tomorrow, but like the day I find Swift Sneak, they're gonna update the mod pack the day after. I feel like is that's just what's gonna happen. I don't know. We can just dig. I got plans. I don't need Swift Sneak. I should empty my inventory. I need like a dump chest. I just have so much garbage. Like truthfully, I do not need this much food on my person. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I just don't need that. I don't need this. I don't want that. Definitely don't need that. If I put my bow, might as well put my arrows away. I don't know why I have two stacks of arrows. Don't need the bucket. That just came from mining, so that can get put away. I can even put these in here. I have ender chest around. I'm not too worried. I think I have three. One, two, and three. Alright, so the way I'm kind of envisioning this, I think I've brought it up before, but I'm reminding more so I'm just reminding myself. Oh, there's the list. We're gonna have like a little area and it's gonna slope and wrap around and like kind of like at a decent level through the cave, we'll have that wooden structure surrounding the crystal. And then we'll have another staircase down. Obviously not much bigger scale, but big of a path to a wall. Like would that be? I think this is pretty good. Not too wide. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly measured out. I'm not like, yeah, it needs to be 7 blocks long the entire way. I'm assuming this is like a 7 block width. But I want it pretty healthy. Hmm. Oh, I don't even know if Harvey almost wants to. No, I can make the caves deeper underground. Part of me wishes I could make that even longer, but I also probably shouldn't like make it take too long to get to the surface. I'm, I should end up using this portal pretty often. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I just need to be mindful of how big I make this, because it's gonna take so much more time on my part. Okay, it's okay. Mm, so the main crystal needs to be at least big enough to support 5 beams in a plus shape, and I'd like it to be a little more bigger than that. Mm. It's like, okay, if so the chambers can be figure 8, so it's 2 circles, basically. I'm not gonna have it pinch too hard in the middle, but I do want it to pinch a little. Those might be 2. Like I said, I want this to connect up to the castle up top as well. I don't know where I want it. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this path up. So like it's gonna go deeper. But it's not gonna be like that aggressive. Probably just slabs. Like, I don't even know. How do you slope down along 3 blocks? Do you just do like 2 flat and then a slope? I guess that's what you do. I think I want the chamber bigger than this. This isn't the biggest. I don't know. It's not the furthest out point. I probably shouldn't do much. It would help if I knew what the middle point would be. It still might not even be big enough. I don't know. Because like I need the crystal, I need the wooden thing coming around, and then I want like the stone to build up to it a little bit. Especially if it's gonna be 7 wide. I know I said I wasn't counting, but like I'm counting. I'm almost counting. You know what we'll do real quick? We'll just make another pickaxe. Not another right one. We don't need another right one, but I will make another diamond one because I can already see this is gonna empty out pretty quickly. We just need emeralds and books because you have the XP. I don't know why I don't keep books in here. No way I'm using that many, right? I'm sure there's somewhere and I just lost them. It's okay. How many? Oh, I might even try to make two. I don't know how much XP it's gonna take. Soak. Soak. Thing is the fourth villager. Go ahead and we'll buy two pickaxes. I see them cheap. I don't care about anything else. Not a single one cost? Maybe it's because I haven't traded recently. None of these guys are one emerald? That's crazy. It's not like it's that big of a thing. I'm just being a bum. Go ahead and dump some of the stone already. Clog my inventory too much. Shoot. Alright. I think the proper order. I think I did yesterday with the shovel. Silk touch. Breaking and mending, and I'll just go ahead. Okay. I should have some iron around here. Even iron blocks. I think they're in one of these hop. Ah! Big sneeze. One of these should have. There we go. Both devilly. Ugh. Unbreaking. Ding. We'll get another one of those. That on the pick. So I just put the wrong book. And now I definitely don't have enough. Ah! I definitely don't have enough levels. It's okay. I can get them pretty quickly. A little bit of trading. I'm gonna get enough XP for pick first, and then I'll try to fix it my current one. Definitely though, if I'm gonna start doing like really big dig projects like this, I do need to figure out like a better way to get XP. Because this is not terrible, but it takes a while. I have to wait for them to refresh and everything. Sorry. Ugh. Trying to drink less caffeine, and I think it's giving me a bit of a headache. Thankfully, whatever we're doing is not going to be very intensive. I forget to name the other pickaxe. I don't. I do want to start naming more. Can't keep forgetting. Good. Oh. Drill breaker. This one's gonna be a little. Yeah, I need a little more XP. That's okay. Buy some glass. A little more XP. What I could do too. There we go. Hey, we fix up the pick too. Nice. What's another? I haven't been. Mm, like that's a Gurren Lagann. Ah. Oh my gosh. The other pick's a Gurren Lagann reference, but I don't know what I want to call this one. Ugh. I don't know what I can make it a reference to. I looked up Dark Souls and it just called pickaxe in Dark Souls. That's kind of boring. I'm trying to think of like other games I've played that have pickaxes. Not that many, truthfully. There is one I'm thinking of. Nine, six. So this one comes from Binding of Isaac. The data miner. Yeah, because the pickaxe. It's a little cheesy, but it's okay. I'm gonna put them in here for now. These are more gonna come out when this wears down, and I don't want it to break. I'm being too lazy to bother to fix up my gear, which really won't be that hard, but shh. Hey. I think I'm getting close to how big I want it to be. I might push it in the wall a little bit more. It's not need to be perfectly circular, but I like trying to match it. I can finally get gravel. Oh, I need to hold this. I'm sorry. Hello. Not getting into here now. I shouldn't be too surprised, but a big dig project, so. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Probably take this pretty slow. It might be like a little exaggerated too. Like this first part might be a lot closer than the other part. I don't know. I'm already kind of. I might push. I don't know. I don't know. I just need to dig. I just need to stop thinking and dig. All my problems will solve themselves, surely. Here's what I'm thinking too, right? What I could do is I could have this punch through, okay, the beam, this being the beam, the beacon beam. It comes up through the gate of the main castle, and then still comes out a tower through the top of the main gate. I don't know, it doesn't make much, I feel like it makes sense like when you come to castles to like get taller and taller as you go further away from the entrance, you know? I don't know. I'll have to figure out something to make it work. Kind of like building this up a little bit, but I don't want to commit to it too hard, so I'm just not gonna. Like, this is probably far enough. I do, I do need to remember. I do need, yeah, it's good enough. I do need to remember. I need to walk. I think this is gonna. You know what? I did all dig all that out. I think what we're gonna do is this is gonna be the highest point, and I'll start digging down from here. And I might even fill in some as I get deeper and deeper. That needs to go pushed a lot deeper though. I don't need it exactly. So this next one is where it's only one. Second. I paused by saw. Ah. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. It doesn't have to be like super bright, but having the roof be pitch black is just not my kind of deal. That's why I want the ochre lights. I'm gonna make some crystals. Topaz crystals. Probably gonna fill in some of these holes so I don't get falling in them. Whatever I can reach up to. I don't know. I probably shouldn't worry too much about mining up. No, I should worry a little. I think I'll only worry about doing this on this like first half. After the pinch, probably won't go as high. I might even have to fill this back in, but I can do that later. That is the only thing about lanterns is they give me a little bit of a boost that I don't want. I'll try to keep like just stone in one chest and then have everything else in be in another one. I'm gonna get so much stone, which is good. I'm probably gonna use a lot on the castle. We'll see. Ooh, I do need to be careful about that. It's not gonna be a big fall, but you can do this. Oh, I can't really walk into it. If I get annoyed, then like, oh yeah, I look down. Or I can just dig out everything around it right now and then not have to worry about it. Um, okay. I think maybe one more. I don't know, the pinch is already kind of happening. I don't want to do it too hard. I need to leave lots of room. Yeah, this really brings me back to my roots. I used to, I think before Deep Slate was even a thing. Or maybe it was... No, this is before Deep Slate was a thing. I think this might have been literally 1.16, because I remember having netherite pickaxes. But I don't remember mining in Deep Slate. When I wanted to get a bunch of diamonds, I would set up a haste beacon just like this at the bottom of the world and just tear apart as far as I could, pretty much. I really wouldn't get that many diamonds from it. Not for how much time I put in. But this feels warmly familiar. I have like a million shulkers and chests lined up all for all my stone because I hated wasting blocks, even though I'd never end up using any of them. Oh, hello. I need to do the arc on this side a little better. I feel like I went further. I will measure this. Hold on. Okay, so I know this is 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Same point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. So it's not lined up. I need to... I actually need to pull that out a little more. That does look very sudden all from over here. I think they're both about 20. I think the depth is right. I actually just need to pull this wall out a little more. Once again, doesn't have to be exact, but I probably should plan it out a little more. Winging it. I think the issue is I need to bring this wall out a little. Should be about the deepest point, which lines up pretty well. I probably don't need to do this because I'm going to keep going down. That's better. Why does that one feel more gradual? Crazy? That might help. That's better. Just playing. Oh, interesting. Because this part's punched in a little. It's actually punched in a lot more. But I think gang should work with this. I might be too gradual. Probably would be nicer if I could have used an existing cave, but eh. You know what? I wouldn't have so much stone. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to come back later with the ghast and round the top part off a little more, but that's a then problem. For now, I just dig. No other thoughts. Doing all this for another cave. Oh. But it's gonna be the first thing you see coming through here by the nether portal. And I don't know, I just kinda like digging. I like digging caves. Hello. I'm not talking because I am not thinking about anything. All I'm doing is digging. Also, sometimes I feel like your chat's just coming instantly. It's my kind of my thing. I don't know what you want from me. This is literally all I'm going to be doing for like the next 3 hours is just digging. Let's see. I cannot be entertainment. Unless you just want to listen to a bunch of blocks get destroyed and picked up. Ugh. What? See. Oh. What's wrong with vanilla? I mean, vanilla is still a flavor. Oh. Okay. You're a basic flavor. Have you thought about that? Oh, got him. Ah. I think the only interesting thing that you really missed was, I think one of my neighbors came back. Yeah, I guess they disappeared for summer. One of them came back, and he like, I think it was him. He knocked on the wall, like not like a pounding, like you're being too loud, like a knocking, like hey, come over here, like how someone knocks on your door to get your attention. It's really weird. Maybe it was on their door. I don't know, but it was so loud it sounded like it was on my wall. Ugh. Thanks for coming in. I'll probably be here for a while. Ugh. Ugh. That's just not how it works. I don't know how much of this I want to try carving out. I don't want to just dig out the whole area and then build it up from nothing, because that's just going to take so long. That's why I kind of carved out that little curve path. I think I should do that the whole round. If I have to play around with it a little, I would play around with it a little. This part feels a little thick. I think I need to come in a little harder. No, that's fine. Backwards. I think I need to be. There we go. The height's not gonna stay the same, but the general shape. Well, it did come out today, you know, and for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, he was pretty explicitly excited about it. I actually figured today probably wouldn't be a great day to stream because of Deltarune coming out, and it is. I don't know what it is on Twitch right now. It's pretty, of all the categories, I think it's pretty high up there. Let me refresh the page. It's not terribly high. It's above Marvel Rivals. Fine. You know what? I picked a good day to do something really boring. That's digging out. Digging in my butt. I feel like it's too wide. I think I might drag this out a little more. Hi, Bembot. This guy really pinged Bembot in the server? Wow. Wow. I wonder how he appeared. Bembot, you don't have to listen to Marmalade. I'm literally just gonna dig for like multiple hours. Hi, Bembot. Oh. Thanks for popping in. Ah, so much stone. Okay, how big do I want the crystal? So like I said, I know it needs to be a plus. It still is gonna peak. Like it's gonna be a diamond shaped. It's kind of rough because I chose. Why did I make this an odd number? An even number? Why did I do that to myself? Hmm. Expecting it's gonna be around here. I've never built a diamond before. I have no idea. Ended up right with the middle. Should be this block. No, this block. Obviously, I'll play with the shape a little more. I'm thinking like this. Man, do I need? I feel like I need to even further out then. Oh my. Hmm. Hmm. Well, actually, I probably just have that too far that way. But even though this is still huge, I might. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Because I still want that wood ring, and it's gonna be a couple blocks thick. Ah, I just need to push it more. I mean, what I could do is I could just. Okay, so here's the crystal, right? And then you have the stone path coming up to it. I could. I don't have wood on me. I could have the wood still come at like a diagonal. That's not a bad idea, but I don't know. I have to be mindful of the mound. I can only push it so far back, you know? Mm. Okay, let's pretend this is where it's gonna be. Have I even dug into this point yet? Maybe not. I don't see it soon. I haven't dug into it. Okay. This is reassuring. I'm a lot more willing now to push more. I have to be mindful of that hole. Actually, I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick. I'll be back. Bye. Okay, I'm back. You're gonna give me one more second. Mm, I'll just be patient. If I get really hungry, I can just. Blah. Okay. One more thing, really quickly. Oh. Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. Open my window. It's kind of dreary. A lot of storms expected. I don't know if they're gonna dissipate in the weather. Oh, I don't even know. I feel like the weather app's been not very correct. Not like horribly wrong, but oh, I don't know. I'll see what happens. Okay. If I am gonna push this deeper, I don't know if I should make it wider. Because I do kind of want to go to that point. I think that's about where I'm willing to leave it. Which is here? You need to come down a little bit. I don't know by how much. Probably should check the Y. Okay, this is about right. This is about where I want the beacon to go. Might actually have to move the beacon while I'm digging this out. We'll see. That's fine. I'm gonna have to move it anyways, so. Oops. Hmm. I don't know. Don't have to go to this point. I think I'm going to, actually. I don't know. I want to do something a little grander. I feel like my scope is always pretty small. Ugh. World. Hmm. Okay, so all this has to go. I'll decide on the angle later. I might push it one more. I think I have to push it a couple more because I want that. If I want to do, even if I do it at an angle, so I don't have to have the stone come out that far. The stone, like I'm saying the stone, but it's like this path that I'm carving out. But I think I need to push it a little deeper. Do two, one, then we mirror it. Boom. Then we start coming out a little more. Hmm. Ugh. I don't know, it's probably not a good idea that I'm doing this all by hand. I will say, in relation to the... I'm still struggling to make my character sheet for Art Fight, but I did make some good progress last night. I finally decided on a pose, and I'm getting a little closer to the proportions I want. I might have to iron them out a little more today, but I don't know. I'm finally starting to shave away at... Boy, it's some kind of idea. Probably shouldn't have given away all my stone. I don't know if I'll stop drinking caffeine. I definitely need to get back down to one. There was a point where I was literally drinking 3 of my ghost drinks a day, which is like 600 milligrams, which is not good. I've been drinking 2 for a while. I don't know if, like, probably be better if I completely stop drinking caffeine. Like I need it. It really is just I like how they taste. I do. I can already feel myself craving another one a little bit. I've already had one today. Ugh, but I won't. I think the good part is, like, if nothing else, I recognize it's a little too late to drink one, and then I generally won't. I think the only good thing about waking up so late is I'm less incentivized to drink another one. Hmm. Look at my pickaxe. I'm already almost through it. I am realizing it might be a better idea to just go back up and repair it every now and again, rather than, like, destroy all my pickaxes and then come back in a big... It's right here. I think it would make more sense if I was, like, far away for a bigger project that doesn't have XP nearby. It's literally right here. We'll try to fix it up a little. Especially because they're refreshing their trades right now. I think I'm definitely feeling some of the withdrawal symptoms, though, even though I haven't, like, completely stopped. I don't know. Maybe I'm just always like this. I do remember when I was still in college, I think a big reason, I put one back there. A big reason why I'm more prone to caffeine now is I could buy these energy drinks, not the Ghost per se, but I could buy them using the school points, and I never ended up eating that much, so I just usually would. And I got really used to it, and I remember when I decided, okay, I can't drink anymore, I gotta come off, I always get these awful headaches the day after. I don't have an awful headache, but I definitely feel a little, not very awake. I mean, it's repaired, it's good enough. Ahead and craft all these back into blocks. Hmm. Yeah, it definitely feels a little strange being that long, but not that wide. I definitely need to push it a little more. That's a little better. I could probably push it that way a little more. Is it just because this is where it's gonna pinch? I still want the stone to come out a little more. You know what? I'm gonna leave that wall for now. I'll play with the wall later. I think that's a good enough measurement. Gosh, this area's gonna be big. But that's what I want. I want to be able to fly around in here pretty easily. This is about gonna be half of it, which I think is a good size. I don't. We'll see if I end up putting anything. This might literally just be like a fancy looking cave. I don't know if I'm gonna put like any buildings down here. I think I'm trying to save my creative juices for drawing too, so you'll have to forgive me. That's why I don't really want to do any building right now. And it seems to be helping. I don't know. I imagine I don't know too much about like comes to like, I know next to nothing about the brain structure. I know we all I do know like the general idea of like, oh, the left side's the logical and the right side's the creative. I know it's definitely way more detailed than that. I'm only going off of like really a video I saw. And your right side handles a lot more unknown tasks, which is why people say it's more your creative side. And I imagine each lobe does whatever task it's supposed to do. Okay. And the little I know about, I used to do a little bit of weightlifting. I never got like terribly serious about it, but I think the most I could ever bench was like 185, and I was pretty proud of that. Even if it took me a while to get to that point, I could do it. Um, I don't even want to know how much or how little I guess at this point I could bench. But I'll say 175. But um, I know when you are weightlifting or any kind of muscle training, you have to worry about your lactic acid buildup. That's like a big thing. That's what prevents you from holding your weights for too long, or too much fatigue on your muscles. And well, I don't think you get lactic acid in your brain. I think there is some kind of chemical that does build up over time. And I know it gets, I don't know what it's called, but I think it gets flushed away when you sleep. Like your body disposes of it. Kind of like a poison. Not, poison's, I don't know. An exhaustion, some kind of chemical that indicates an exhaustion. And I imagine that builds up in your brain the more and more you use it throughout the day. And that's why we eventually have to sleep. I don't know. You know, one of these streams, I'll just do a deep dive on the brain. Just read through Wikipedia articles for like 3 hours. Oh, and then I can LARP like I know like a little more about my life. But until then, I'm just gonna keep guessing, pretending like I know more than I do. I also know there's only like so much focus in a day. You think it's kind of getting used against my will when you first wake up, because I know you have the most at the start of the day. I'm sure you could ration it by like not making any like intense decisions early on in the day. I'm sure it gets used up here and there. You could use it up more or less, but still get used up. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this up. It's annoying me. And I'm gonna tear it down in a second, but I think that part when I decided to draw. Oh my gosh. When I decided to draw, I think the part I struggle with the most is I am so bad at rendering. And I'm not gonna get better unless I render more, but I don't want to render more because I'm so bad at it. It doesn't help. The character I'm making, her skin is green. So I'm having like I already have a hard time rendering just normal people. Her being green is not helping. I'm not compromising on that. I'll just have to suffer. I'm having fun at least, and I think that matters the most. Okay, now what I need to do is match that with this. So I need to push that part a little deeper. Well, this is in the middle, is it? It's kind of in the middle. This is the deepest part, and I need to go a little deeper. Like 3 blocks. Right, we go dump. Well, I hope I'm going to find a use for all this stone. I probably won't. This is so much, and I've barely started. I wonder what I'm at now. Items, mind. Yeah, I should be surprised. Man, that guy's 5 million! I don't know, this cave is gonna... This cave is definitely gonna help me get up to that 5 million number. I still have to go down! Ugh. Hmm. What villager did I kill? I can't believe I killed a villager. Swum. Walked on water? I don't have... Hmm? I actually have no idea how I've jumped that. That does not feel right. Like, that is a lot. There's a lot of jumps. It's like I've only played this world. I don't even know for how many hours. I don't even know if I'd say I played this world for. Let's see. Let's do some math. So Minecraft day is 20 minutes, right? Every 10 minutes you can sleep. So we'll just say I've spent about 15 minutes per day, because some days I do, some days I don't. Times 258. What by 60? I've not even played in this world for 70 hours. How do I have 70,000? I'm jumping 1,000 times per hour. I don't know, that feels really wrong. I guess it's real. It just feels really wrong. That just still feels really crazy. I don't know. Like, even with my elytra jumping, 1,000 times in an hour. Like 64.5 hours times. I don't even know what times is. It's just a number. I'm just gonna say I jumped 70k times divided by I'm jumping over 1,000 times per hour. I'm jumping 18 times every minute. I don't think I'm jumping that much. I don't think I am. Even with the bouncing. Unless somehow flying is count as jumping. Even with this, I'm not jumping that much. I've not had the Elytra for that long. I guess 200 days, but still. Let's hold on. I need to know. 72994. Just being in the air counts as a jump. What the? I'm gonna look this up. There's no way I'm the only person who is mesmerized by this. So, AI summary says if every single time while you're flying in creative mode, while you're holding space, I wonder if that's true for swimming. Okay. 72997. I'm just gonna hold space. All I've done is push it once. I've only pushed it once. I guess I really have. I don't know. Even with sprint jumping, that just feels crazy. Well, back to the... Hello. Back to this, I guess. Still only finished the arc. Kind of got like a couple points down, but I still have a lot to do. Hoping I cut it a little short, actually. Okay. I still actually need this to not be that ouched. Need a lot of room for crystal. Mm. This needs to get pushed back actually a lot more. Alright, don't fall in any holes, and then let's just W tap when I have to. Hmm. Okay. This is a little big. This is only half of it, but I'm happy. Especially with the light I can get through here. And I can just fly straight through if I really want to. But this is a good distance. Okay, now we trim away everything. And then I need to mirror like another thing like this. I'm so glad I'm like not trying to do this with like iron tools, bro. I don't even want to know how long this would have taken me to hollow out with iron tools. I don't want to think about that. Okay, next week. I think I would, no, that should be pretty high enough. I don't know, if I really need to come up more, I'll probably use the Happy Cast or something. It's not like I can reach it from down here anyways, unless I jump. over a hole. I just need to go dump what I have. Hmm. I do wonder if all the I know a good chunk of them do now. If like all the Hermitcraft people stream, because I feel like I remember I used to watch Mumbo Jumbo a bunch back in the day. I like very distinctly remember him like digging out such a massive area for I don't even know what season this was. He had like this huge item sorter, and it was in, like this cave that covered like a bunch of different colors and biomes, and he spent a lot of time on it. I can't imagine like admittedly he had to dig out a score. My ship's a little different, not like it's that much harder, but no, he left. He literally said in the message, "I'm gonna leave." What do you want from Bembot? He's playing Deltarune. Let him play Deltarune. I told you multiple times it's not gonna be very interesting. I don't. Even if there wasn't Deltarune today, she's probably also playing Deltarune. Or is she not a fan? You don't understand how much mining I have to do. This is like half of the chamber, and that's not even ignoring how deep I'm gonna have to go. Ugh. Like I basically have to do another one of these. What I might, I don't know. The thing is I need to bring it down a little bit. I don't really bring it down like a ton. But what I almost want to do is, part of me wants to like go down a couple more blocks and then mirror it. Because I feel like having this block be the roof of the next half would probably be good height-wise. I don't know. I probably should. We'll do two down. This really puts it in context for me of how much of my tools I used. I did we had an MCMMO server, and I was grinding a bunch of the stats. I think I had Jobs Reborn too. Some of those had overlap. I very remember, like distinctly remember when I was doing the wood cutting, we had enough the right combination of haste and efficiency 7 to make an insta mining axe that would like instantly cut down logs, right? And I think I went through like now admittedly I repaired it, so when I say through, I don't mean I broke, but like in terms of durability, I think I went through like 3 axe with efficiency 7 axes, just leveling it up, like netherite ones, which I guess like in terms of like maxing out a skill is not that bad or hitting the max level, but actually I don't even think I hit woodcutting. I think I woodcutting 100, the MCMMO. I think I just got the job one. I cut down so many trees. Ugh. Trying to mark it like an outline. I can kind of just dig without thinking too much. I don't know. I might, as I go deeper, I might just start digging without thinking. Oh, shoot. Yeah, for now I'm going to keep this all the same Y level, but a little wraparound. But I'll slope it down when I come around to doing it. Ooh, I do need to fix the arch. Because now this actually has to go more in. Not that sudden. I guess I don't really need to fill that in, but... I think I am going to actually... Ooh, no, I still need to come in a lot more. Let me just stay up here. There we go, that's better. There we go. I'm not going further than this point. Still gives me like a little bit of stone. Oh, but that puts me right up against the... I think I am going to have to do the diagonal. I just don't have enough space, and that's okay. I don't want to make this too big. This is where they want the beacon to go. So I would either need to push it more that way. Shh. I wish I could get like a good top view. I think this is a lot more ovular. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I want it too wide. I think it'll be okay being diagonal. It'll add character. That does mean I need to push this back to like here. Because I need enough space for the wood. And then enough space for the crystal. I can play with it more. It's not set in stone. It's made out of stone, but it's not set in stone. All right. Hmm. Oops. I'm gonna do this to signify this is kind of where I want the height to go. I might push that up a little bit. Let's do it 2 blocks, actually. I want a pretty... I do want it to slope down, but I want a very gradual slope down. No more than that. In fact, I'm gonna even patch this up to make it obvious. Like, this looks very unintentional, or very intentional. Okay. Actually, I think... Do I need one more? You do one more. But just one more. I do need to go fix this up again pretty soon. I don't know what it's very similar like driving to me. Whenever I'm like below half, that's when I need to go get gas. I've actually not refilled in a while. You can take 3 guesses as to why I don't want to fill up my car right now. But it's not like repairing my pickaxe gets any more expensive. What I might try to do actually too is I might make a little more sense thematically, and I might put like a couple emeralds around, like bigger emerald crystals, and then I can use the verdant, whatever it is, the green one. I don't remember what they're called. The green froglights. Oh, I'm full. And we'll go ahead and fix it. Actually, no. I gotta get my blocks. I don't know. There might come a time where I don't hoard this much, but I can't help it. It's gonna be a long time before I end up placing down all the stone I end up mining. Oh, I should have done that. When I started mining, I should have looked at my stats. I do wonder how much this is gonna take. I mean, I guess we can just kind of look at the blocks, and then I know there's like a whole nother double chest of stone that I used on the two farms. Iron hop. Okay, and the trade should be refreshed. I'm going to run through in the back. Does it need to be fixed? I don't think it's going to get fixed, but should get back up a lot more and then keep going. Let's actually get a little more. Let's go buy some carrots. Ah, nice try. Right, back to digging. See why? I've also I'll watch him. Well, I'll tune in every now and again. I still think he's pretty funny, but call me Carson. I see now why whenever he was doing like a big dig, he would just start doing a bunch of media shares. Holy moly. And he even had like a ton of goons to help him. That just got me. I guess I could make some flying machines. Just this is not big enough to warrant using flying machines, I don't think. Guess I can, but I should be leaving that technically. Actually, what I should be doing, leave it for now. Oh no. I was hoping to only have to dig 3 blocks, but we can do it 4. I need to open up that second chamber. It's gonna be a little more thought, but after that, then it's literally just layer by layer. How off was I up there? I actually wasn't too off. What do you know? I, uh, the funny part is, like, even after building all those farms, not much has changed. Like, I still would be instant mining this with diamond pickaxe. I'd have about the same amount of armor. Like, I know defensively I'm even stronger than before, but, like, I don't think I'm significantly stronger. I'm just gonna leave that hole, and if I fall in, I fall in. I will patch up that one. That's only I have less of a chance to. I don't even know what I would watch anyways. Like let's say I did do media share. Well, at this point I'm not I don't have enough people to share media with me. I'd have to pick something myself, and I don't even know what I'd put on. Probably like a book read along or something. I don't know, not like I read much books, but be a good chance to. Alright, and these are all gonna get broken in like 10 seconds. Not really. I think I'm gonna move on to the next chamber. Break this so I can get up. For now. Go ahead and we'll dump. Man. What I really need to do, I'm not gonna do it today. I need to set up that shulker farm, actually. Having shulker, like, it would reduce how many chests I need. Well, I guess technically I'd still be using a ton of chests for each shulker, but like for each chest in the world, I wouldn't need that many chests in the world. If I just stored them all in shulkers. I do have a couple spare, but we'll use the chest we have for now. If I really run out of storage, and I probably will, honestly, I'll shift to storing them in shulkers later. Mm, big stretch. Uh, what time are we at? 7:22. Barely been live for. Well, I did stream Risk of Rain for an hour earlier. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm not gonna stop at least until I have the second ring dug out. Hello, Enderman. Oh, I appreciate the intention, but I don't need you. I would just get out of here. I'm gonna move up here. So how big is this, anyways? Just like as like an idea. We'll say this is the middle. I don't even remember what coordinate is gonna change. I'm only interested in the one that changes the most. This cave is gonna be the. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, literally about 50 blocks. So I need to go 50 blocks that way. Let's go up first. So I need to get to, but hello. That is not what I was expecting to dig into. Ooh. Ooh. Um, Okay, you know what we're gonna do really quick then? We are gonna go raid that ocean monument and go get some sponges. Because this is gonna be annoying to clear out by hand. And I've been needing to get sponges anyways. Not for anything particular, but I should make a water breathing potion. I should make them. Actually, I don't think I can. I don't even think I have a pufferfish. I think I drank both of my Okay, what we'll do, we'll bring some doors then. It should be plenty. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother with a shield. I do want the hoe, so I can mine up the sponge really quick. I'm not gonna care about any of the blocks. Literally, my only goal is to get in, kill the guardians, elder guardians, get some sponge. I hope there's gonna be a sponge room, but I don't know. And then get out. Um, mm, Milk. That's what I want. So I can get rid of the mining fatigue. Do you have a bucket anywhere? I do have a bucket somewhere. But I'll just make another one. Perfect. I just need one. I'll just drink it after they're all dead. Oh, it's not really the time. It's kind of hoping to like dedicate a big thing to doing the monument, but oh well. What can you do? Those all burned down? Must have gotten struck by lightning. Ooh, that hurt. Hey. Hello, creeper farm. Who knows? Actually, no, it's gonna be too far away to even spawn while I'm doing the thing. I have plenty of rockets. I don't need to be greedy. I get like 5 gunpowder by just flying over. Yeah, well, it's not like I need to hang out here anyways. Not for right now. Put, like that. I cannot see anything. Go ahead and do this. Right, let's go. So I know there's one in the top, there's one in the big middle chamber, and there's usually one in the arm. Actually, I don't know if one spawns in the big chamber. Well, that's interesting. We've never seen a shipwreck generate inside an ocean monument before. This portal is a lot of firsts for me. I don't know, there's just something evil about this world's generation. Should be one in here, question mark? Did it swim out? This is like the room. There it is. Actually, what I do need to do... Oh. I will set up some doors. We'll get some air back. Cute. Hello. Alright, let's go. Keep whacking it. It doesn't hurt to go. I don't think these guys hurt that bad. As long as... There it goes. They do drop sponges too, and honestly I could make it work with 3. So even if I don't get a sponge room, I'll be fine. I hope I get one. It's the arm one dealt with. There might be one in the other arm then. Maybe it's one in each arm. Should be one towards the top too. I don't know if that's... I don't know if I'm hearing guardians or if I'm hearing... What is this? Bro! There we go. Oh, since when are those drop templates? What? What is that a thing? Minecraft hide template. Seems pretty new. I've... When was this added? Ages ago. I've never seen this. Hmm. Well, I need to get it, I guess. So Guardian is dead, so I should find the one in the middle now. Figure how to get up there. What I'll probably do is I'll just run from... I'll swim between all these rooms, start carving like little holes, and hope I... Ugh. Hope I can find that room. Here? Oh. Here. Alright, that's that dealt with. I was trying to drink it without picking up water. I thought it'd be aura. I could not do it. Alright, well, let's at least go get the gold. I don't... We were playing on a... I played a mod pack. I don't even remember what the mod pack was. It was a custom one. But it had, like, custom... It had custom, temples. Or ocean monuments. And in them, you could get a guaranteed trident. I actually think you could get 2 guaranteed. I do kind of wish they would update ocean monuments. They're a little outdated. It's just like a million rooms and you just... I don't know. There's just not... I don't know. I wish there was more to them. Put the, torches in the... Oh, let's see. Shouldn't be surprised, but... This is so weird. I didn't even notice this from the outside. If the option's open, we'll do it. Go ahead and do this map later. Back to the entrance, I guess. It's on like the, wasn't really the back side, but okay. There might just not be one here, and I might just have to work with my sponges. It's not impossible, but I won't lie if I say I was a little disappointed, and I was hoping. They generally spawn pretty high up, so I think if I literally just dug through all these layers, I'm either gonna find them or I'm gonna find nothing, and I find nothing. I've got a luck. Yeah, there just might not be any here. That's okay. If nothing else, we at least have a couple prismarine blocks now, so whenever the storage comes around, we have them. Hey. I'm gonna at least go to the portal again. Who knows? I'd be surprised. I probably won't be, but I could be surprised. Alright, let's go find some air. Get that buried treasure. Actually pretty close to it. It's disappointing. I would guess that should probably would point to this one too. It's right here. Not even on the mainland. Alright, once again, because I have not done this in a while. There's like two ways to very easily do this. I think it was Philza who told me this one. Line yourself up vertically with the X. Like, look at north. And go back until a little bit of your butt's sticking out. And you dig down. Works every single time. I think that generating like a specific block in each chunk. I don't know if that's still true. I see it actually. I don't think I have that. Oh yeah, section relative. Okay, on the right side it says section relative. You see 09, 06, 09. I think it's always on the 99 every single time. Hello. Ugh. Alright, let's go home. Alright, so what we'll have to do is I'll just have to either head to the Nether or I'll just have to have a furnace nearby. We can make it work though. The Nether would probably be easier. I guess I need to go to the Nether. Actually, no, I need to empty my inventory. I'm literally just gonna I do care. Get some more fireworks. Mm. I got a roof over my head. You're not allowed to hit me. Oh, okay. Bye bye. I'll probably have to come in here a couple of times, but that's okay. I think if I know where I'm going, I might be able. Is it this one? Dug into it. It actually makes me a little worried about height. I think I'm going to be punching it pretty close. Let me do this so you can see. If I can do this. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that, like, dry them out like 2 more times. Height-wise, it's gonna work out. It's just gonna keep sloping down. A lot closer than I realized, but it's workable. I think I'm, like, gonna just barely make it work. Hello again. Goodbye. Go ahead and do that. I knew I was gonna have to go back one more time. Oh, hopefully it's only one more time. Gonna be kind of funny that the portal's gonna end up in like a pretty not too far to where it currently is. Ooh, it might be in the Nether now. It's nice I can access it from right here. It'd be annoying to have to fly around every time. Please be enough. Might be. Yay! I'm still gonna try them out. I do wish there were lava sponges in the game. I don't know how you dry them out. Okay, now that little detour is done, we're gonna go back to digging. Ugh. Alright, 50 blocks. We're to negative 1200. Where I got interrupted. Okay. Back around. Do this for now. 3? 1200. Ooh, I was a little worried about this. I think we're gonna be like right under. The good thing is it's gonna keep sloping down. But I'm definitely pushing it. This is probably fine. Alright, now I need to start making a circle. Ooh, so this is something I was a little worried about. Oh, uh-oh. See, even if I do lower it, I'm still gonna bump into that. Oh, no. Oh, those sponges are gonna have some overtime for me. That's okay. I was kind of hoping to leave that as like a natural pond, but ugh, can't be helped. I might still lower it anyways. Also, too, because it is 50 blocks, I really need to move the beacon in the middle. Like, actually. It sucks it's not going to cover, like, any of my base, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, we're going to go down, carve it out. I'm going to push this boy a little deep. Give me the bacon. Hmm. Everyone loves moving beacons by hand. I know I do. Not the consequence of not placing it in the right spot. You know what, too? I just don't have to have a beacon effect, you know? Like, I don't have to have a beacon actually coming out of this area. Be neat. I don't have to if I don't want to line the tower up that badly. Beacon's nice for digging, but eventually once this whole area is built up, I won't really need a ton of effects. A little worried about flying up, because I'm going to hit my head against the ceiling. Ow! Okay, we're probably going to go down to deep slate. Actually, why are we at 60? Maybe not down to deep slate, but I'm gonna go pretty deep. A lot deeper than that one. Right here. I have Elytra. If I somehow dig into a massive cave, I can start flying. Ooh, I will need to get another bar. I can just fly down, then fly back up. 20. Yeah, this is probably deep enough. Hold on. Sorry, I don't really have that many thoughts to share. How many times can I say, ooh, I'm digging more? Oh. Hmm. Rather, I'll just sigh loudly and dramatically. Uh. Okay, I think this is the perfect size. I'll have to come back down. Or at the very least, I am gonna get the ring down. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that water. I might just have to drain it completely. Even if I do go down, it's still gonna keep getting in the way. Oh, bro, I'm getting such a crazy idea now. Okay, so we have this crystal here, right? What if, like, each of the big areas I end up building all has its own crystal? And, like, so, like, the modern city would have it, like, being its main power source, and I am gonna do another fantasy town at some point. I don't know. I think it's actually such a cool idea. To give everything some kind of unity. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, you fight him. You fight him. Fight him for me. He's gonna kill you, but I'd shoot him if he came out. Poor guy. While I'm up here, let's go ahead and fix up the pickaxe a little more. Juicy. it too choked? Oh, it might be too choked. If nothing else, there's at least a base. I don't know why it's... Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Built it off to the... I am so intelligent. It's okay. Well, at least I know I'm right next to where I need to be. I didn't even notice there wasn't a beacon beam. I think I'm off by... I think here's where I dig. Thank you. Factoid, by the way. Apparently the phantom sounds are... sounds of a baby. Ooh. Beam me up. Yeah! It wasn't even the fact it was filtered. Literally just... Yay! Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? Yeah, hold on. I do need to do it like a big stretch. I've been sitting for so long. Oh, that feels better. Feeling back in my legs. Well, I'm just gonna dig into it and I'm gonna regret it. Go the other way. I'm genuinely... I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. I'm just gonna dig a hole and run through and hope I pop out. Somewhere. Okay. I do need to go a little more... Sure. But it helps me start doing... kind of... do... Oh. I said it a while ago, so I don't mind saying this again, but... At the end of the day, all this is just proof that I've not died. That's all the stream is. Yeah, it might take it a little more seriously. I don't know. I feel like it is really so hard because I feel like it's. I don't know. Maybe I should watch like very low streamers and just see how they react. I feel like it's so much easier when you have an audience.
Woe is me. Oh no.
I don't know. I'm not too bothered. I'm maybe a little bothered, but it's not like I'm gonna give up. I kind of just want to get like a view first. We'll worry about the water in a second. Do that. I need to clear it out a little more. I want to even wait on the lights. I know stuff can spawn, so I do need to be a little wary. There we go. It's the middle. This is a ton of. I'm gonna have to try this all out. It takes. I don't know. I might go looking for another ocean monument. This is too much. Like, I could definitely do this with three sponges. Don't get me wrong. I could definitely do this with three sponges. It's just, oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna have to worry about this part too much. I'm just getting the outline right now. I do need to figure out some kind of answer at some point. Let's go empty my current inventory. That's a, it's. I need to break down that middle wall a little more. Like that wall. Like something like this. It looks about as big as this one. I mean, it's the right length. Should be about the right depth. It doesn't have to be the same. It can be different. It can be different. It can be different. It doesn't have to look the same. Ugh. So then it's gonna snake around this way too. The portal's gonna be like right in there. This is a big cave. I really don't know what I'm gonna put like all around. Like I said, I did say big enough to fly through, but ugh. I'm gonna own it. Admittedly, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do some of the details. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take advantage of those sponges a little more and just start trimming away at the top of that water. I don't have to fully clear it out, but if I can get it some of the way down, that'll help me. Top's gonna be the worst part too. Once I get to the top, it won't be too bad. Truthfully, I feel like it's gonna start filling itself in. Yeah, like that. That's it just undid all my work. What I might have to do, I'm not ecstatic about it, but I might have to section it off. I'll see if I can make this work without doing that, but I probably will have to. I think it's probably gonna be too big. I need to place them down quicker. Got some of the edges at least. This whole cube's gonna be kind of... I want to see if I can break them quick enough. Like if I just flick, I might be able to snipe most of it. If I can just change the dimensions of the cube, I think I'll be in a good way. I'll try it at least once. If that doesn't work, then yes, I will. Try this dimension. There we go. Shrinking it a little bit. A little bit. I don't think that sponge did any. We're shrinking it. I just need to do more. Ah, God, I wish I had more than 3 sponges. Even just like, I feel like even if I had 6, this would be so much easier. I think just spam them. Which, you know, I'll just be smart. Turn it off. The thing is, too, is I don't even really have to care about that water. Okay, I sniped most of it. Got more to do, but that's all I've got for now. See, sometimes I'll get a guy on YouTube, or I'll get an extra viewer on YouTube, and I don't know if it's like an analytics bot or if it's a person, because they stay for a while. They never say anything. It does make me sad when they leave. Sometimes they hang out long enough for their whole stream. Not every time. There we go. Lower the level a little bit. I have to go down a lot. I basically have to go take out the water the whole way. I might wall off that whole section. I think I should. Oh, can I teleport? Thank you. Better. I feel like I'm definitely whiffing a bunch. I can still do the other side too if I really want to. I might actually have to do a little bit because of where I want to put the portal. But cut that in half. I even need to cut this in another half. I don't know. This is still a big section. I think I at least got rid of a chunk. Getting there. It's only gonna get easier and easier. Split in half helps a lot. I know it does. It's just that one source block that I couldn't get. Okay, we're getting there. We'll probably need like 3 more. And if only I could just place them right on top of magma blocks. Hmm. It's better than at least waiting for furnaces. There we go. Hmm. That's all it took? I thought I'd need more. Like for that last spot. I don't remember exactly how much water each sponge absorbs. I know it's a pretty good amount. But it just does it like the closest to the sponge. That's why you end up with chunks. But I can. This one's gonna be a lot more annoying to get out of. I'll deal with it later. I'll still drain them or dry them out, and then we'll go back to digging. I need to finish the circle. And there's a good chance I'm gonna bump into a. And I'm lagging so much now. I guess it's all the teleporting. But back into the hole. Actually, digging here is gonna be annoying. There. I'd rather do it from this side. Through. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to dig into it. I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Seeing how close it is. Just trying to kind of get a feel of it. Good. Oh, shoot. No, 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 not that. Not that. Forgetting. Is that actually deep enough? That's making me think, because I only lined it up with... This isn't that deep. I need to do a little more. Again, doesn't need to be perfect, but... a little better. There's a good chance that's still not even deep enough to... I think this is... I mean, that's the deepest point. Hmm. Might be turning back in too early. There. A little bit. This needs to be a little... better. Thinkers. Ah. Oh, my inventory's full. Full of garbage, apparently. What's this? What's that? What's that? Get out of here. You have a bow on me. Right, head back, dump. Finish the ring, and then finish the circle. And we are free. Go ahead and do this. There. Place another random chest. Hello. I have to do a little more shaping. That's okay. I think for now, I just need to open up this whole area. Worry about shaping it later. Thing is, too, is like this cave is not like down here. It's probably gonna be a lot deeper. I'm literally just shaping it out. Almost done. Right now, it's all about digging. We can start beautying up the edges later. Shaping the cave properly. I think this needs a little trimming. Maybe even a little bit more rounding, actually. Maybe that was too rough. This curve should be more preserved. That one's gonna get snubbed off. Not much we can do about that. That's okay. This one I think needs a little more rounding. A little. Like that, maybe. That feels better. This side's still pretty rough. This one should be more full. Remember, this is the deepest point. Go ahead and cover this up then. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. I could round that out a little more. I don't know. Probably should pull this one out actually a little bit too. Looks a little funky because it's just 2 blocks tall, but I think that's about what I want. Literally now all it's going to be is just dragging this whole thing down and down pretty deep. Not nearly as deep as the beacon, but like I'm thinking at least 20 blocks. Obviously it depends on the point. Like just like how this is supposed to be sloping down a little, I think this part could also the floor could also slope down a little. Maybe not as much, but or what I could do is I could do like one of those like the glass fog tricks. That'd be pretty neat. Well, whatever I end up doing, I think it's gonna come later because I'm pretty spent. Well, tomorrow's significantly more digging, but at least I don't have to think nearly as hard. I will have to patch up that side of the hole later. Like right around here, but... Excuse me. That's a later problem. Ow! Jeez. Alright. Bye-bye!